Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy Dub C's. It's about that time. It's that time of the week. Y'all know every other week we are here. And man, we fresh in the flesh. Myself, along with my brother Big Mike. We here. We like to welcome you. We like to welcome y'all to this episode of My Brother's Keeper. And man, I'm gonna tell y'all now, if y'all got kids around, y'all might want to move them away from the radio, from the TV web, the computer, wherever you look watching this show from. You may want to move your kids. This is illicit. This is gonna be an explicit program because we may get in our feelings about a few little things, but we gonna tell it just like the TI is. You know what I'm saying? So once again, um, big ups to everybody that's tuned in. We got Edward McDaniels in the building. What up, Ed? We got Norris Kent, okay, aka one hand producer in the building. Of course, we got my man Dominic in the building. What up, Dom? And we got the lady Stephanie Marie, all the way from Ohio. She's the host of Promo Guides. So she be supporting the Dub C's Entertainment a lot. She plug us. She play my music. She play Rob's music. So she's one of those young ladies that I try to plug every chance I get, along with Boss Lady Radio. She supports us, so we support her. And my man Dre from Dre's Cafe. So y'all make sure y'all check out Dre's Cafe, Boss Lady Radio, and Promo Guides. You know what it is. Y'all, you can find the information on my page. Of course, we got Chicago Legend in the building. I see my brother name here every time I go live, man, and that means a lot to me. Shout out to the Chicago Legend. I'm Short Body in the building. That's what's up. Right now, got my brother in the building, Big Mike.
What up?
Appreciate it as
What
much.
up? What up? Ain't nothing
Got my
to it,
brother.
man. Same old.
We about to get it in, man. You know, a lot of we about to get it in, because a lot of people don't understand how they say everything and every person has a role and a place. And I'm speaking from I'm speaking by example and things that I'm seeing to this very day. A lot of family members get into it. That's gonna happen. Family gonna clash. But when outsiders start putting their 2 cents in and getting involved, like spouses and stuff like that, things can tend to get a little bit out of hand. So my question to y'all is this: let me put on the old man so I can actually see. I can't see without these. I'm trying to be cool and everything, but I can't see nothing. But my question is: if family members are having issues, should their spouses and their mates, whatever better have, whatever you want to call it, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, should they get involved or allow the family to work through it? That's one of the things we're gonna be talking, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit, and then we're gonna get real deep, because me and Mike, we got some things we want to know. Basically, when should you cut? Excuse me, I know my mama watching. Mama, this is the show, and this is what I do. I apologize ahead of time. When the fuck? When is cutoff? Be it friends or family members. When you find out that a person ain't real, when do you cut them off? Should you give them? How many chances should you give them, or should you cut their ass off right away? That's another thing we're gonna be discussing. So, Mike, give me your input on both subjects. We're gonna be talking about should your spouses, girlfriend, boyfriend, should they get involved in your family business, or should they
When it
let you?
comes to the spouse thing, man, the other partner thing, it's real touchy, man, because you already know if they ain't got no respect for him or her, whatever should be, whatever mate there is.
Your camera went side. Oh, I was finna say your camera just went sideways. It's back now. Mike over there playing with effects, and he's like,
You hear me? Like my,
"Yeah, I can hear you now."
I lost my sound. Let me see.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, See, we lost Big Mike, but one of the reasons I asked it because a lot of times when this is one thing that I learned when family members get into it, you know it go on for a little while, and then all of a sudden it's back to normal. But when your spouse or your or outsiders get involved, then now there's some animosity always between them because somewhere somebody, oh, well, you should have minded your business, you should have stayed out of it. So that's my question. If family members is into it, should the spouses or outsiders, friends, girl, whatever you want to call them, should they involve themselves or let the family work it out? Second part is, well, we're gonna go to the second part. Let me read some of the comments from okay. My man Dominic say no, a spouse or mate shouldn't get involved because it's not their business. As far as cutting people off, my thing is someone gives me the scissors, snip, snip, snip. Hey, I feel you, Don. That's what it is. So my legend brother said it depends on how long they've been in a relationship, 10 years or better. Okay, if it don't matter, what I'm saying is, regardless how long they've been in it, when the family members when the family members men or decide to let it go, that animosity is still there once the spouse get involved. And that animosity gonna always remain there because that's you know how it go. You already know how it go. So I mean, I guess that can go multiple ways, and we gonna touch on it again. Okay, Ed will say she's coming back in. Okay, Ed say I try to stay out of family business because me being an outsider, if that blood relative can get it, I know I can get it. And that's one of the points too. But that's why I say, my point is, no, I wouldn't involve my spouse or an outsider in it, because at some point when we mend things and make up, then they still looking at their spouse or their girlfriend or boyfriend with that side eye, because now they got animosity with this person when it could have just been left alone. Okay, Facebook user, I don't know who you are because you're not on my page and it's not showing your name, but it says stay out of family mess, toxic people. I cut off, or she said the person saying they stay out of family mess, toxic people. I cut off the second you try me, family included. Hey, I like that.
That's true.
My legend brother say I get it 100% right. Yeah, it's real tricky. Once a spouse may think that they bagging you up or they helping you out when they really is creating a problem, because now when the family members start going at the spouse, now you have to stand up and be there because that's your spouse, and now that kind of makes the problem a little bit deeper and a lot worse, because now you really in your feelings, because when you got a spouse, that's your counterpart. That's the person you ride with. So I kind of, I guess it all depends on the situation. But me, I'd rather not have my better half involved in it. That way I don't have to worry about somebody saying something wrongfully or hurtfully, toward them, because then that's when everything can get a little uglier than it already is. Edward Lee, okay. McPoppin say, what up, everybody? Edward Lee say, absolutely, good point. They usually make up and then they stay feeling some type of way about it. The family members make up, but they don't make up with the girlfriend or boyfriend. So y'all better think about that. Now I'm gonna go to my man Big Mike about this point here. I said, let me see. Dominic said right away. He said, he said, man, I cut him off right away. Give me the scissors, snip, snip, snip. He said he cut him. Don't get no second chance. But what's your thought on that? When somebody, be a family member or friend, or somebody show you who they really are or do something like that, how long do it take you to cut them off? Should you cut them off right away, or should you give them the opportunity to change face?
Talking to me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm I don't really, fuck with a lot of people, man. And if I mess with you, I mean, I'm bonded. I'm bonded with you. So I've been a victim of the 20, 30-year curse of friendship. And within the last, I say that last 10 years, I've been finding out about my 30-year friends and, whatever, associates, about, 99% been bullshit. And when your pocket's fat, everybody loving on you and being around you, bro. And
Right.
and one thing about when you happy and really focus on enjoying yourself in life, you're not looking for the negative part of the people that you choose to be around. You're so happy enjoying yourself to where you don't see that, or you'll see it and you just don't let it bother you. You just keep on rolling. You know what I'm saying? Because you that freight train. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a victim of holding on to people too long. But I would advise you, if they, betray you and do some damn stupid stuff, cut it off, man. Because they're showing you who they are. Because a lot of people get right back in on you and continue. Once they find out, oh, he cool, he forgive me, they don't go right back to who they are. So I advise anybody that, yeah, I mean, you still talk to them, whatever, but as far as that deep kicking the relationship, let that shit go, man. Especially if
Right.
you're a
Right.
person that's been blessed by the maker to give you everything. See, in their eyes, you like, you just having it your way. But you putting in the work to have it your way, and they looking at you sideways all along, want to be you. And man, as I say, man, you find out some type of negativity, can still be nice and humble, but just don't fuck with them on a kicking basis because it ain't gonna be right. That's what I done learned. You know what I'm saying? It took me damn near 30 years to learn it, y'all. But that God watched it, and that's why He's taking care of me right now because He's seen what I did with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but He know that I shared anything that can make you grow. I'm a part of that. And they sit back. I heard a little thing a couple of weeks ago, a month ago. Big Mike think we owe him something. You don't owe me shit. You can't give me what I want. I want respect, but you can't give me that. So I don't need you. I don't need you. I advise anybody out there, man, don't break your ass to show people how loyal you are to them. Right now, it don't matter, man. It's not. It just ain't working, man. It just ain't gonna work. You're gonna end up getting your feelings hurt.
Right. Hey, I follow you on that. I follow you on that. And you know what? I gotta agree to a point. Well, I ain't gonna say like I told y'all in the beginning. If y'all got kids around, remove your kids from the room because we gonna get dirty. We gonna tell it like it is. I know my mama. Listen, mama, you know how this is what we do. When we telling it real, we gotta keep it real. Let it out the way it come out. I'm gonna read the comments, then I'm gonna give y'all my thought. But I agree with everything you just said, bro. And for a while. I kept giving people chance after chance after chance because they always say that people can change. Because I know I changed. I'm not who
Right.
I used to be. So being that way, I look and I said, well, I'm gonna give this person another chance. But you got to stop and think. Everybody don't have the same heart as that we got. Well, we may change. They say, okay, he ain't the same old, he ain't that cutthroat. He ain't that street nigga he used to be. So I can get over on him. See, why they think they're getting over, you already know the move they making. You know the next move they finna make, but you trying to give them that opportunity to show you they different. And then that's how we end up backsliding and going to do something, catch a case or something because they look and they see gray hair. I had a dude tell me, man, you too old to get out. And I said, you better go check my track record and figure out how did I live to get this old with gray hair, coming from where we come from, Southside Chicago, Inglewood. Too many don't make our age. So, to survive and make it the ages that we are, we had to be doing something and we had to be doing it right because we here. We survive. Survival of the fittest with from the jungle we from. So, I be trying to tell these cats, man, don't look at a person and go, oh, he old, he can't. Because that same old man, one thing I learned when I was a kid, that old men grip and young men grip is two different things. A young dude grab you can yank away. You let an old man grab you by the arm, you ain't going nowhere.
There's some vice
Man,
grips.
man, they'll break the skin, your bone, just by holding your arm. But I'm gonna go ahead and read these comments real quick. Um, Brother David, what's up? Shout out to my man DJ Davey in the building. He said, I'm cutting them off quicker than you can catch COVID. Dominic, I had to cut off plenty of people. Davey say most people who entertain mess usually likes validations or who have personal problems. Yep.
Yeah.
That's somebody that they have to be validated that they are who they are, man, yeah, it's right. Let's see, well, okay. That will at least say, very true. When people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. McPoppin. My problems are my problems. That's between whoever family member I got problems with. I am my own individual person. Therefore, why would I ask my husband and wife to beef with a person if they never do nothing wrong to them? Right? Hey, Dom, excuse me. I saw your comment. You know one thing I like. This dude is a true Doe fan. I would just like to see him make a comment one time without like plugging the album. I like him though. I like him though. He's like Doe say on focus, off intelligent ignorance. No hard feelings though. I still wish him the best. Sometimes you gotta love from a distance to limit your stress.
For
That's the
sure.
truth. That's the truth. That distance between can make a big difference. It can save that other person's life. Eberly McDaniel say, exactly. People want respect yet don't want to give it. DJ Davey Pop. DJ Davey Pop.
Like that.
Davey say the art of forgiveness is very hard, but it comes easier than pain and long suffering. Poppin agrees, say facts. Dominic said, whoever told you that don't respect, or whoever told you that don't respect the elders, we was all told that. Short body said, hi, that's real OG, never stop, never too old to do what you love to do. That's the lick there. I concur with this. See, I mean, so basically we all saying the same thing. Or my man say, so if you get into somebody in your family, do you expect your spouse to be mad at them? To actually no, because me getting into it with somebody, I ain't never been the type of person. Never, I've never been the type of person that say, well, if we cool and I'm not, I don't get along with somebody, you shouldn't. I don't boogie like that. But it's a lot of people that do that, but they don't believe in the same. It's like if I'm prime example. Like prime example. I got a buddy here, so he's real deep on this. If you cool with somebody that don't like me, then we can't be cool. And he lived by that. Well, this person don't like me, so how can you be down with somebody that ain't down with me? The same way you down with somebody that's not down with me. What you and that person got going is y'all business. What me and this person got going is my business. Our issue ain't yours. Y'all issue ain't mine. Now, when that person make it my issue, then I have an issue with that person. So no, I would never expect if I don't get down with somebody for my spouse not to deal with them or get down with them. It's a lot of situations that I see where a lot of times people don't mess with me, but then they make friend requests heard and want to be friends, and I don't trip on stuff like that because that's petty. It's petty stuff where somebody try to I'm a man. I'm a man for many things. My insecurities don't run deep. My insecurity is very short, very limited. I don't know if I have any anymore.
You know, it tripped out though, Dub. I see, man. Majority of motherfuckers I kick, I know or whoever, they friends with my ex-wife on Facebook. And she blocked me though, Yeah. Well, yeah, bro. Yeah. There you go. Bro coming back in. Speak off of mine now.
I don't know what something's going on. Okay, DJ Davies say we are dealt with selectivity. Definitely. Dom said I had to cut someone off not too long ago. Matter of fact, earlier this year, who is a true narcissist. He mad at me for exploding for exploding my poetry and mad cause I had it on the podcast and didn't shout him out, and he was always guilt tripping over petty stuff. That's cool. Not collectively, okay. Yeah, man. But it's crazy, man. But that's the question. That's the question, man. Well, we all agreeing basically, pretty much. Now you don't want to get your spouse involved because that's the same thing. I've learned that at a young age, man. If I'm with somebody, I'm with that person. Me getting into somebody don't mean they have to be part of it, because when you fix the situation, then you still got a situation over here because they like, well, okay, this person put their nose in so and so bit in our business when it wasn't their business, So that only goes. We got to learn how to separate everything. Separate things, because everything ain't to be debated. Everything ain't to be confronted. So sometimes you can just leave things alone and let it be and let it go down. But then you got some people that sweep everything under the carpet until the carpet get a big heel in it and they trip over it. Then there you go. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're gonna let me check something real quick. I'm gonna check this. Okay, that's good. All right, what I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna come back. And we're gonna go back to the comments. We're a little short, a little something short like this here, y'all. Check it out. I live for hip hop. What happened to the real hip hop? Hip hop. What happened to the real hip hop? What happened to the real hip hop? I live for hip hop. Yo, what happened to the real hip hop? Like acrobatics and jumping flip flop. Oh, so what's the difference from drill and hip hop? Hip hop ain't drill and hip hop. No, what happened to the real hip hop? Like acrobatics and jumping flip flop. Oh, so what's the difference from drill and hip hop? Hip hop ain't drill and hip hop. No.
Pay attention, listen, learn. You ain't putting work, so props you ain't earned. No, cause every time we give a new nigga a turn, they just tear down, destroy, and watch it burn. New breed. Ignore it like a stepchild and neglect it. Use it, abuse it, rendered it helpless. I love it, respect it. Wear it like a necklace with skills to reveal and share with you, never selfish. A tight rhyme always been my lifeline. Was raised by the pioneers before my time. You know, had flow, had style, legendary. I'm about to resurrect it, no pet cemetery. But if I do believe it could be trouble, I'm bringing back Tupac, Biggie, and Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, hip hop sometimes wonder where it would be. No Russell, Eazy-E, Lil J, Master P.
What happened to the real hip hop? Like acrobatics and jumping flip flop. Oh, so what's the difference from drill and hip hop? Hip hop ain't drill and hip hop. No, what happened to the real hip hop? Like acrobatics and jumping flip flop. Oh, so what's the difference from drill and hip hop? Hip hop ain't drill and hip hop. No.
Never compare the two, cause they're not the same. It's been a change in the game, I'm glad I'm not to blame. Little rascals claiming every block's a gang, and the opposite type, the shorthand made oppa name. Take a second, ponder on it. I live for hip hop, I place the armor on it. Drilling hip hop, who put the genre on it? Those who killing hip hop, there's karma on it. Take heed, make your passion your purpose, and hopefully vocally that hit won't murk you. See, I promise hip hop won't hurt you unless you a male yell at a party that you wore a skirt to. Or just maybe your feelings at a rap battle, but you live to redeem yourself in the next battle. See, this drilling is killing us like fast food. And here's the answer to the question if they ask you.
What happened to the real hip-hop? Like acrobatics and jumping flip-flop. Oh, so what's the difference from drill and hip-hop? Hip-hop ain't drill and hip-hop, no. What happened to the real hip-hop? Like acrobatics and jumping flip-flop. Oh, so what's the difference from drill and hip-hop? Hip-hop ain't drill and hip-hop, no.
Drilling is killing us like fast food.
Hip-hop ain't drill.
Everybody feel like me what I'm saying, what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's goofy. Goofy dude. I'm inboxing this goofy. We sitting here signifying back and forth. We said you got on monkey. What do you say? I look like I on a tablecloth, and we was mixed messing back and forth. And as I went back, I go, no, I ain't got on no pants. I got on a Santa suit. And I'm like, wait a minute, how the hell did that just come up in here? This nigga told me I look like I got on a. Do this look like a tablecloth? It ain't no damn tablecloth, Nick. It used to say lifeguard. It used to. You can still see some of the stuff on it. It used to. It's a t-shirt. Man, I'm gonna have to get my roast show going. I'm gonna have to, man. This nigga want to try to signify roast on people. I got you. Yeah. But where we go? Back to what we was talking about, man. That nigga threw me off, man, trying to crack on somebody old raggedy teeth. Look like you been chewing bricks and concrete, you mother. Oh, okay, my mama watching. I ain't gonna get too dirty. But how the hell is he? Okay. Anyway, it's stupid. Yeah. So back to what we was talking about, man. This situation with the spouses, girl. I just the reason I brought this up because it's a situation that I saw probably a couple weeks ago. Situation happened within a family. Before you know it, you had outsiders dragging stories on, adding stuff on, passing messages on to other family members. Come over here, get information, pass it on over here. Before you know it, all the family members going at each other, and the stranger, the person on the outside, sitting back watching, ain't got nothing to lose because they ain't got no family. But they ain't got nothing to lose, so it's easy for somebody that don't have nothing to lose to kind of try to get in the middle and play that. Well, I care and I love this person. I'm with that person, so they utilize that, to try to tear things apart, man. But it's all good though. But that's my point. That's why I say it's just not good to get your spouse involved in personal, like, family issues, because family tend to make up in men. And then now you still got this elephant in the room over here, because now they like, well, you my family and we fixed this, but so-and-so shouldn't have said this or shouldn't have done that. Because I know I'm like that. And that's how I feel a lot of times. Okay, you ain't related to me. So now when all of this is done, I'm gonna deal with you over here on man to man level. Me and you gonna deal man to man. We gonna fix this right here. But Dominic said that's high school. Let me see. That's high school stuff. Getting other people involved for no reason. So yeah, man, that's what that is. But as far as the cutoff situation, now let me get in depth. I believe in giving everybody the benefit of the doubt before. Now, the way I feel now, it's sometimes things happen in your life that change the way you feel, respond, and act toward things. Now, I'm just gonna tell it like it is. As soon as I see you on bullshit, snip, snip, you get circumcised quick. Ain't no more chances. Life ain't even short no more. Life is like a period. Life is a straight period. Ain't short no more. So if you can find time to cross me, you can find time to show me that you really ain't worth, being trustworthy. I don't want to be around you. My circle is so small, it's ridiculous. I don't even have a circle no more.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even got a circle no more. It take at least 3 people to make a circle. I ain't even got a circle no more. It's bad, but that's how it is, man. So everything you were saying, and I feel everything you were saying about like the comment with the Big Mike think we owe him something. I feel you on that. Because a lot of times people always make the comment, oh, you feel just because he done this and done that, somebody owe him. You don't mean nothing. All I want out of life is respect. You can keep your money, you can keep anything else. If you gonna respect me, I'm gonna respect you. You can give me all the money in the world. If you don't respect me, I don't want your money or nothing because I want my respect. And that's what I aim for, respect.
Yeah, that's the tripped out part. Them people I'm talking about, we don't even hang with them. I don't even hang with them no more, so it don't even bother. Just the point that I found the shit out. Every 4 years, I found out something different about another person. I'm like, wow, damn. And now I feel like we don't even kick it like that no more. So it's a wrap. I'm just saying this for anybody else that's out here going through, involved in with 3 or 4 more people. Be prepared because it's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was just telling I was over to some friends' house this weekend, Bridget. I was over with Bridget and me, her, Serena, L1, we kicking it. I said, well, I hate when it's 4 or more people, individuals change their game and their strategy. Stop. Talk to me like you talk to me when they ain't around. You know what I'm saying? Don't get up here and then try like, oh, yeah, I'm hard. But yet you ain't, you're going through something. And if you feel like you got to stunt, don't bring it up around these people. Let it go. They get on me till they like, man, you just don't want. I said, no, I won't be around nobody. Because everybody trying to prove something to the next motherfucker. They don't really even give a fuck about y'all. All you care about is your drama.
Yep.
Just like, it's just a group of people just ain't no good no more, man. It never was good anyway, but at the same time, it got worse. I don't know what the pandemic brought it on. The change of times was brought it on. You know what I'm saying? Because the old cloth, man, they try to burn our cloth. That's why I ain't rocking with your ass. Cause I'm staying on my cloth, but I ain't got to rock with you. And life is still going on.
A lot of the people of the generation out now, they have no idea what that means. You not made from the same cloth. If you say that to one of them, they look at you like you crazy because they so far gone, they have no idea what the hell that means. And very seldomly, it's very few guys our age that still live by the cloth they was built.
Right.
Because I had one guy gonna tell me, man, I don't care how old you got to change with the times. You got to adapt. Yeah. You got to adapt, motherfucker. You got to adapt. You play.
That's why it's all fucked up.
Young. I'm not finna adapt to nothing. They got to adapt to me. I was here first. I'm not gonna change who I am. Somebody say, man, even with my music, man, maybe if you change your music up to sound like what they do now, they'll listen to it more. I don't give a damn if they listen or not. I make the music that I love. I don't make music to impress nobody. If you're not impressed by the truth, then I know you a fake ass person in the first place. Cause my music is a lot of the truth. I'm speaking stuff that I was going through, stuff that I dealt with, stuff like that. I ain't trying to make no music to impress nobody. Well, let me make this girl dance. She gonna dance anyway. Buy ass a Happy Meal. She gonna do anything you want her to do. Niggas don't get it, boy. You know. But you're right. They're not built from the same cloth. And I've actually started to realize that. You know, remember back in the day when we'll say some of you niggas are like bitches. That's the honest to God truth today. A lot of these guys are like excuse my language, like bitches. They gossip. They always in the middle. They do more gossiping than the women do.
Real negative ways, man.
I sit back and go, God damn, man, you know, yet they run around hard. I kill everybody out of here. You ain't gonna kill nothing but a conversation, motherfucker. Shut up. McPoppin say it goes back to respecting your motherfucking elders. Okay. Let's see who we got. Everly McDaniel saying facts. My man say smartphones. Dominic say smartphones. Stupid people. I don't deal with these youngsters. I can't speak my language. All right, here you preach. But that's the truth, man, you know. So that's one of the things we just want to talk about. We've been talking about this. We talked about this a couple of days ago, man. How a lot of people, man, you know, you give them chance after chance because they family, because they friends, because you've been knowing them for a long time. And then you constantly keep seeing the same shit over and over and over. And then you're like, okay, I'm tired of steady getting played over and used over because of my kindness. It's time to cut your ass off. And then when you cut them off, they don't understand. And all of a sudden, you wrong, you misled, you misunderstood. No, motherfucker, I understand well. You done. You finished. Finito. Gone. Vanished. And I'm going to have my show.
Deep, man. I'll be sometimes trying to figure my son out. Well, I don't try to figure him out, but I know he feel more comfortable coming to my brother. Because my brother's mind ain't the same as my mind, you know. And when he messes up with me, he try to find an excuse to make himself feel like he had a reason for what he did. He called me up. He said, "Hey, Jay, I want to holler at you, man." I mean, he texted me. He didn't call me. That's how he is. He don't, you know, he won't call me. He texted me. Said, "We gotta talk, man. I gotta talk to you about something I never said nothing to you about." And don't get mad.
That's the key. That's the killer right there. Don't get mad.
Don't get mad. But you call my brother and talk to him every day. So I talk to, I'll be talking to Black Ice, my cousin. He was like, "Man, Mike, people can't handle your roar, man." I say, "Yeah, I know, man. As long as I know what's going on and the maker know what's going on, I'm comfortable with it because I ain't did nothing to really, tip your jersey or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't feeling bad, man, because I ain't out here trying to destroy nobody, man, especially like my own family members. Not even my friends. You're my enemy. You jack me off. Okay, I'm just through with you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with that payback. I'm too old, man. Right. Too old. I'm tired. Now people understand, boy. The Black Ice, he be trying to, man, I don't want you you ain't old yet, man. I want you back. I said, dude, that's what you feel that you have to do to get through this life. Nigga, God done gave me everything I think I could want, man. And I'm not lying, family. I don't miss shit. There's too much BS in it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't miss it. There ain't nothing. It's new stuff I miss happened back in the 70s. You know, in the 80s. You know, all the way to about 88. I say 89, 90. I say about 94, 93. But after that, I seen a change in things. I'm like, whoa. You gotta be built mentally for this life, man. If you're not built mentally for this life, I'm gonna chew you up and you all scramble eggs all around the place, man. You gotta be right in the head for this life. If you ain't right in the head for this life, you're gonna be arguing and fussing with somebody every damn day.
Every single day.
I done ziplocked it up, G. Man, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just sit back and just observing now. You know what I'm saying? Just observing, and trying to live through the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Through all this other diseases out, whatever. I'm happy about surviving.
Oh, okay. McPoppin, that's my brother Big Mike. She said, "Excuse me, I wasn't here at the start of the show. Would like to know who this Mr. Name is. This with you, Mr. Dub. See, that's my brother Big Mike right there. That's Big Mike." Yeah. That's my part. We do this thing here. Dominic say that's what's wrong with this generation. They can't communicate anymore. Especially these
it ain't just the young generation. It's people our age and in between, man. They trying to fit in, dog. You know, there's a lot of people, man. It's miserable, man. They done made it to down in 60, and they ain't did shit with their life, and they miserable as hell because they know it's on limited time, man. God coming. So
look at this comment he made. What this remind you of? Especially those narcissists that think they're never wrong, and when you call them out, they get mad. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let them go.
Man, he just put up the narcissist thing, man. I ain't hear about no narcissists. I mean, I never read up on no narcissists in the 80s. That's that 2000 shit.
You got a fan, brother. McPoppin love what you saying. He says she love you. You love him. Thank you, love him. You like your conversation. Yeah.
Right on, bro. Right on.
Yeah, but a lot. It's nuts, man. It's just I don't get it, man. But it was just like. But to reflect on what you was talking about when you said your son or your brother. You know what I noticed? A lot of times people would rather go to somebody that they know is gonna tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Because they need to hear. They already know what they need to hear and what they need to be doing, but they just want somebody to confirm that what they already doing wrong is right. Because I've seen that a lot. You know, I got nephews and stuff. You know, they don't come to me about certain things because I'm the one telling them right out, nigga, you're wrong. Get it right. They'll go to somebody else so they can hear, yeah, nigga, do that, man. Get that, man. That's how you do it. Yeah, think about yourself. It ain't always about self. I'm not a selfish person, so I'm not going to tell them. I don't tell nobody what they want to hear. A lot of people don't like me. They say, man, you're a little bit too raw for me. What you mean? Because I don't give you the fake. See, nowadays, ever since 2005, the fake became real. And real became.
Yeah.
So if you ain't telling them what they want to hear, they're gonna go find somebody else to talk to that and tell them what they want
to hear. Yeah, I'm cracking up, Doug, because a lot of people was calling me old, right? You know, now they ass done hit 50. Boy, I've been cracking my ass. I've been cracking up because now they walking around your eyes buck. I'm 50. Yeah, you 50, nigga. I had 10 years or 13 years on you. You 50 years old, and what you realize, like, what have I done? what have I really done? You know what I'm saying?
Not a
And I
damn
think,
thing.
man, I thank God for letting me do my things in my 20s, man. In my 30s, I went to about 36. I'm like, man, I'm hitting 60 next, in a couple more months. And there ain't nothing I want, or need. All I need is for God to keep on letting me be able to do things for myself. I hate needing somebody to do something for me, you know what I'm saying? Cause like it's a pain to them. It's like heavy weight.
Dominic say, I'd rather be hurt by the truth than a lie. At least the truth, you don't lose trust though. Hey, that's a good, that's cool there. Somebody, somebody say, I'll stay out the way. They like being stuck in dark. As soon as you start talking about the light, they run like vampires.
Uh,
That's the truth, man. But Papa say sometimes people are all alone or they hamsters and solo dolo. We always need a mentor and guidance. God, everyone. If people reaching out and asking God for help, he finna mm, he finna them. I don't know. There's some word missing out there. Her and here you are for me. Okay, but basically saying we all here for her for the last. We've been there for the last 6 years. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. You all are here for me for the last 6 years. Yeah, you have been tuning into my shows and stuff for that. Yeah, yeah, damn. But yes, what it is.
Doug,
McPoppin. What's up,
if
bro?
God can't straighten them out, man, that's a wrap. You know what I'm
It's
saying? I know I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just lay back now and just listen and I laugh. All you gotta do is watch Lifetime, man. You'll see what's going. These people acting just like that Lifetime channel, man.
The Papa said I couldn't read what she put up there because she's drunk. I'm drunk. Dominic said my block list is so long it's ridiculous, and I delete more
I
people.
ain't blocking nobody. I want them to see everything.
You know what?
Let them get irritated by you.
When you said that to me one day, you was like, "Man, I don't block people because I'm quick. I'll block somebody in a heartbeat." I'm like, bye. And then one day when you said, he was like, "Man, I want them to see the joy that I'm living." I thought about it. I went down my block list and started unblocking everybody. I ain't finna hide from you. Watch the joy here. Watch the joy. You were sneaking on there on other pages watching it anyway, but I just went down the line and watch this life. You know, people hurt
every
more.
time, Doug, when you talking, they gonna stroll right by your shit anyway, cause they know you talking about them. If they feel a certain way, they feel like you talking about them. I mean,
Anytime you get those inboxes, man, who's you referring to? That's a guilt trip. That's a guilt trip. So it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Relationships. You have to have respect for one another. Don't go outside the line on each other. Just keep it real. Don't bring each other into no BS. Be real with each other, and I'm gonna tell you, man, you survive your relationship because it's always about surviving. And everything get old. Everything get old to people so quick nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Everything get old, man. Everybody want test drive everything now. Everything about test drive. They want to run back to you after they get through test driving. Don't lose that respect for your family. Don't lose respect for your mate. Don't lose respect for nobody, man. If you don't lose respect for nobody, everything just be so comfortable and smooth. It's like I don't lose respect for people out here smoking and drinking. I go up I just go up on 71st Street, man. I got like I give out $30 in a minute to my people, man. I know they drink. But that's why they, and they smoking whatever they're doing. That's why they have respect for me right to this day, like, because I didn't change up on them. They know what I had, and I never changed because my blessing from the Maker. And they, you know, I know I'm probably jumping off conversation wise, you know, what I'm about to say, but the Maker is the one, is your judge, man. And what we've been involved in, I don't think he was so too pissed at us about it, man. Because you ain't did no merch, you did no scaling shit, but to get that bag, and God, he ain't mad at you for doing what you know, making money off of what he made. He made cocaine, he made weed, you know what I'm saying? He made all that, man. He made heroin. I mean, you
man just took it and went to a different level with it.
That's what it is. Yeah. Drinking, he ain't got nothing against you drinking. He just don't want you to lose control and take advantage of it, you know what I'm saying? Because you might do foolish things or whatever it may be. But I can tell the way he treat me that he ain't got nothing against me. He waiting on my judgment day to check me and let me know, okay, you can't get in the pearly or whatever because this is what you did, Big Mike. Understand this. I love him for giving me support to deal with this bullshit down here. So there's some real bullshit that we dealing with down here, bro. I ain't never seen it like this. I'm a 62 baby. And all my people RIP, you know what I'm saying? They born in 36, 42. They gone. I'm dealing with all these mishaps down here now. I'm like, listen to my little cousin now, like, man, you got me fucked up. They'll sell you out for that buck.
In a heartbeat.
Yes,
in a heartbeat. I'm just
saying. If you're
real,
you're not gonna be liked. I'm just gonna let you know, family. If you're real, you're gonna have all type of darts and shit thrown in. But God got you. He gonna let them darts stick just like flies.
It's funny you say that because Dominic has just commented. When you said that, Dominic just commented. I tell you all the time, Dub, you got haters, you doing something right. You just said it in a different format, but it's the same thing.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. Dominic say, I feel like the 70s and 80s babies are the last real one. Well, some of the 80s, some of the 80s, because you got a few old guys out here that should, instead of putting the wisdom out there, they putting foolishness out there for their benefit. That's they lick. That's what they call it, a lick.
Right. But you got a lot of old guys, the real old guys. I mean, just saying, I ain't gonna say there ain't nobody 100%, but they're trying to be, keep things in the proper straight formulation, you know what I'm saying? They try to keep shit in the right perspective. They not getting involved. They not involved with this. And I don't blame them. I'll sit back because I'm one of them. I'm gonna sit back just watching. Every day a goddamn TV show to me. All the old heads ain't trying to get involved with this, man. They know they'll be gone in a minute. Man, get your ass out here with these little crazy motherfuckers. Man, they gonna take you out. They don't want to hear what you got to say. Be like, get your Martin Luther King, Malcolm X speaking ass up out of here, nigga. This ain't that.
They don't show no respect until they go to jail. Then all of a sudden, they want one of the big homies to holler at them. But they go to jail with the mentality they got out here. When they get in there, they can't survive because you go in there with that mentality, it's a done deal. It's a done deal.
There ain't no spot for no brother, for no man. There ain't no spot for no man.
Right.
So that's
you ever been locked up and you made it out, you're a warrior. And if you let anything else stop you, something wrong with you. If you can survive that place, it's a done deal. Short Body say because 90% of them on drugs. So there
you go. My bad, Short Body. That's what's up, ain't it? I be saying that, man. Because I know people I can't reach. They're either on alcohol or smoking hella fire motherfucking weed, or they sneaking doing the crack, cocaine, That's why we can't reach nobody, man, because their mind is all disbobulated. My man, right, Short Body, right on that, bro. I know. I see what's going on. We got a nigga about he about 49. That ain't the problem. I said, okay. Okay, why the fuck did you try the shit? Here's me and you ain't used to mess with nothing. Now you done popped the pill. You done started drinking. Then turned him out. But he don't say, oh, that's the end thing. You're an end fool.
Somebody say these kids use drugs to go kill. They told me that when I came home. Man, nigga, man.
Oh yeah.
Remember when they used to remember when in school if somebody said your mama was a crackhead or on drugs, they got beat up. Now the same people, well, ain't no beating up nobody for saying it. You got people coming up to I'm leaned out, man. I just popped me a pill. They think popping pills is cool. They won't take no aspirin, but they'll show Papa Molly. I don't get it, man. Since when did it? We're gonna talk about that on our next segment. We're gonna talk about it since when did it become cool to be a pill popper? When did it become cool to be a crackhead? I mean, see, I ain't never made fun of crackheads because guess what? You never know what drove a person to drugs. You never know what a person's situation may be. You never know, because I ain't gonna lie, man. Out there when I was out in the street, man, I seen everything. I seen mothers who was dealing with so much stress. The father's gone, locked up, and done stuff, molested the kids, and it put the mom on drugs. I seen it all, man. I've heard every story you can hear. I knew which ones was real, which one was a lie. I've seen it all, man. So I learned at a young age. It ain't my place to judge nobody because they fall off. I'll talk to you and try to help you to see a better way, but it's not for me to judge. I'm not God. I got
some intelligent, functional crackheads and alcoholics out here. I got mad respect for them, man, because they be smart than the motherfucker, man. They can put some situations. You know what I'm saying? So that's not good to judge, man. Like you say, you don't know what drives them to do that.
It's crazy, man. A lot of I have an uncle, man, and this is, man, a lot of time when I speak, I'm speaking because like some personal or related to me. I have an uncle, man, back in, I think it was in the 80s. And you from Chicago, so you may be able to relate to this. I had two cousins, two little girls on 67th and Halsted. Their father was, when I say a stand-up dude, I love my uncle. Stand up motherfucker to the heart. But something triggered his he had three daughters. Two of them was murdered on 67th and Halsted in that building that's still standing on the corner. They was brutally done by somebody that we knew. And that sent him off, and ever since then, my uncle been out there like that. People made fun of him, all family members disowned him. How can you disown somebody that you wasn't there to try to help? You didn't try to help the person, so they turned to what relieved their pain. Now you want to disown them. It's a lot of people out there that's on drugs, homeless, out there like that, because something they dealt with, something happened to them, and they didn't have nowhere to turn. And a lot of people don't look at it like that, but man, that's why man, I don't judge nobody, period.
Yeah.
I know we done got way off subject, but we still talking some real shit. So bingo, that's what you get when you checking out my brother's keeper. You gonna get some of everything in the real and the raw. Period. Well,
family members know what's up, man. Mates, when you put that up about the discussion, I already know, people already know, if they don't like your mate, ain't nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go running, telling your business. If you have a mishap in your relationship, keep it between you and your people, man. Your girl, you know what I'm saying? Don't bring the other mate into the hurricane of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's what's up.
All it is. Gonna be all right though. Just enjoy the moments God giving you, man.
That's what's up. What is Dominic trying to say? I really feel for X though, overdose because he was broken from physical abuse from his mother. Oh, it's my DMX from like when he was a kid and she was never loved him. Okay, that's what's up. Well, man, this has been another episode, man, of my brother's keeper. Where we tell it like it is. We speak it. A lot of people can't take how we talk. They say we too rude. y'all, y'all too raw. You can't talk like that. You have to be like real smooth and sensuous. You can't be no, man. But if there's any topics that you people, anybody that's tuned in, you ever want to hear or discuss, feel free to inbox one of us and let us know what's on your mind. What's going on that you feel should be addressed. We have no problem talking about any subject, any. We don't care. We ain't afraid of no ghosts. Shit. All done it all, been around it all. We ain't afraid. But bro, I'm gonna let you get your last insight. I'm gonna get my last insight, and we're gonna get out of here. And once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, bro. Go on, tell me what's up with you.
Well, you know me, I'm always gonna sum it up. Learn something about that RESPCT. Learn something about respect. And that's gonna change. It can change a lot of atmosphere in your life. It can change a lot. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things you respect. You ain't gonna let the bullshit bother you because you're in a zone. I'm telling you, there's levels to life, man. People don't get it. It's the levels, man. The levels to get older. You start using this, man, not this. Start thinking with your mind, man, not your heart. It'll take you pretty far, bro. Give it to him, Dub. Give it to him. What you got to say?
That's what's up. Shout out to my Chicago legend brother, DJ Gucci. My prayers with you, brother. I hope the situation with you is getting better. We talked the other day. This is a brother, man. This brother, I've been knowing him for close to 40 years, man. He's from Chicago. He's one of the rappers, man, from way back in the day. He's been under the sick, He's been diagnosed as well. But the brother handling well. He told me that he was doing good. He called to check on me. Yeah, he's one of those brothers that do like you, Mike. He'll call for a split second and he'll say, "Hey man, I'm just thought about you. I'm wanting to hear your voice, check on you. All right, man, I ain't gonna hold you later." I love that brother, man, forever, man. DJ Gucci, man, nothing but love and respect. Man, I love you, my brother. He said, okay, he said we need to talk about depression is real. Brother, we gonna talk, my man. And we can get a show. We can get a show on depression, man, because that is something.
Oh yeah.
Depression and mental health, that's something that a lot of people don't talk about. That should be talked about. So maybe we can get you to come on and be a special guest on the show with us when we just talk about that, man. But we don't do that.
Sure.
And of course, my mom tuning in. Hey, mom, I love you. She say you talking about Robert and many more. That's why it's homeless people. They have nowhere to turn. Be safe. Keep up the good work. Love you. Love you too, mama. Yeah, she knew I was.
All right, mom.
Shout out to brother Rob the Paul Brown, brother Rob the Brown. You know, so I feel like
Rob Steve.
Peace. That dude killed me with. My thing is this. Part one, if you're having family issues, no, keep your spouse out of it. Keep the outsiders out of it, because once the family men those things that was the argument was about, then you still they got beef with the spouse or the outsider. So outsiders and spouse, no, they shouldn't be in the middle of your family problems, because it only causes another problem once that first problem is solved. Part two, no more chances. I'm just being honest. Just honest. No more. You drip me, I clip you. That's plain and simple. Ain't no another chance. I've been given chances all my life. It's not that I'm trying to be God. I'll forgive you, but you don't get a chance to do it again. That's how I go. And I forgive you for myself, not for you. because as long as you'll sit around and hold a grudge on somebody, they got your character in prison. They still running free, doing everything they want to do, and you sitting around holding a grudge. That's stopping you from growing, from receiving your blessings. So I ain't got no grudge with nobody. I don't need no grudge with nobody. So plain and simple, it is what it is. Shout out to what's up, little chocolate Dion, called from Michigan, and my man Ellie McDaniels agree as well. And my man DJ Gucci, he say a lot of people don't have anyone to talk to. Bruh, I'm here. If man, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but if it's you, bruh, you know I'm here. I'm here anytime, bruh. Anybody that need to talk or feel they don't have someone to talk to, and you need to talk, depression, mental health, and I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm not no psychiatrist. I don't have no degrees. Maybe I should have went to school for something like that, because that's what I love to do. I love to talk to people. I love to try to make things better. I'm how they say, Mr. Fix It. I'm Mr. Fix It. So
actually, Dub, I did go to school to be a social worker. That's why I have. It's like it's like a curse and a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand. I understand bull jive as well as I understand good jive. You know what I'm saying? So it's a curse and a blessing, but it helps me. It helped me get through life.
Well, bro, you know what? We're gonna utilize your social work skills. Hey, you tune into my brother's keeper. You never know what you're gonna get. You may get something in the raw that you don't want to hear, but need to hear, but you're gonna get something. So on that note, everybody would like to thank y'all for tuning in. Man, y'all continue to tune in to my brother's keeper every other Wednesday. We will be here. Myself, Big Mike. We gonna. Hey, I think. Hey, we're gonna talk about it. They want a word. They just want. Oh, they want a word. They just. Oh, they don't need a word. They just want an ear. I feel you, my brother. I feel you. I feel you. Oh, that's right. She do. Dion, she has a master's in social work. Maybe you know what? Maybe we really need to do something where we got somebody that's
get in with us. You know what I'm saying?
Tune in on one of these shows. You know, and maybe we should. We was talking about doing something else on the next show. Maybe we should. The next show should be about depression and mental health. You know,
right?
Because that's ain't nobody else talk. Everybody want to talk about. Oh, what politics this, what's that, what's this,
right,
who got to be.
Shit they really don't know nothing about.
We don't discuss stuff like that. We get that, so maybe I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to you, Dion, and we're gonna see if we can do it, and we're gonna make it happen, man. So y'all stay tuned. I will be putting a flyer up about the next show, which is not the Wednesday coming up, but the following Wednesday. And we will be back. And y'all, we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to Brother to Brother. Not brother, oh my God. To my brother's keeper, myself, Dub Caesar, along with my man, Big Mike. And man,
yes.
You
know.
That's one of the truest, that was one of the best things right here. But I just post that air to say, it's nice to hear real talk. That's what's up.
Yes, it is. Thanks, brother.
Don't worry about it, DJ. We don't judge here, baby. We conversate and try to solve problems. We don't judge nobody because we ain't God. We all got our flaws. We ain't here to judge nobody. That's what it is. All right, y'all. Till next time, y'all keep it going, y'all. That's what's up. Love.
Peace.